And we are back. I'm Josh. Welcome to the channel. What we're going to be doing today is I woke up on a very pleasant Sunday and realized that this is ComiCon weekend. So the big San Diego ComiCon down in San Diego. Traditionally, there's a whole bunch of trailers and stuff that are released on that day, and this is no exception. There were several that were released, and I figured I'd go through and do some trailer reactions for these and see how they are. Truth be told, there's a little bit of a preface here in the fact that I am a huge superhero movie fan. From Marvel, DC, pretty much all of them. I don't really tend to sway one way or the other. As far as characters go, I've always been a little bit more of a DC fan just because DC has Batman. So, but beyond that, it's really in for, I'm in for whatever makes a good story, and whoever makes a good story makes a good movie or show, whatever it may be. So originally I was definitely a very big, as far as the newer era of stuff, the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, has been killing it for a long time, and the DC was trying and they were lagging behind, but you know, they have also got the original Tim Burton Batman stuff as well as the Christopher Nolan, so I mean, it's not like they haven't done good stuff. And then, I'm not even gonna lie, as it turns out in DCEU, or whatever it's called now, if it's even a thing, I've always been a fan of pretty much most of those. I mean, I think with a couple of exceptions, maybe like I didn't really like the Harley Quinn movie that much. It was alright. I mean, let's be real, even Justice League, not the Snyder Cut, the Joss Whedon version, I own that one, and I've watched it several times. Granted, I did that before the Snyderverse version came out, and I really enjoyed that one as well. So this is all to say that I'm a fan of both Marvel and DC and Sony, somewhat. I mean, Spider-Man's not my biggest favorite, but I am a fan of anything that's good. I have been not very interested recently in a lot of these movies, and I'm kind of, it's upsetting because it's been such a big part of my life and the entertainment things that I look forward to. And then Marvel recently, for me, has really let me down. I mean, I have not liked pretty much almost anything that's come out since Endgame, for the most part. There's some things that are definitely very watchable, and I've watched a good chunk of them, and they're not necessarily horrible. With the exception of Thor, Love and Thunder. I did very much so appreciate that movie and like it, and I will purchase that one and watch it multiple times. But the TV shows and the movies that have come out since then, I just have not really liked. They've been very incohesive to me. The tone has been all over the place. The characters I don't care about. I haven't specifically thought the acting has been that good. The action and CGI is questionable a lot of the time. Some of the movies do look really good. I mean, Eternals looked really good. It just wasn't a good movie. I'm trying to think of any of the other ones that kind of came through. Shang-Chi, there were parts of that one I really did enjoy. Some things that were really weird. Doctor Strange, the new Doctor Strange, I did enjoy a good bit. Probably because it's very horror-like. But all of this to say that I'm going to be doing some trailer reactions for some movies that I'm hoping will get me back invigorated for these new big blockbusters that are coming out. So the first one that we're going to pull up is going to be Black Adam. So this is The Rock as Black Adam. Now, there was a teaser trailer, I believe, that came out a little bit ago, and I believe I watched part of that one just online, but I've been really trying to stay away from most trailers. So this is mostly going to be new for me. I am aware that The Rock has been signed on to be Black Adam for probably, what, a dozen years now? Long before Shazam had ever was even thought of being a movie, I guess. But finally it should be coming out, and I am a big fan of The Rock. I think my biggest problem with The Rock is now I just kind of see The Rock. But I do enjoy him. So let's go ahead and give it a look and see what happens. Alright, and click.
My powers are not a gift, but a curse. Born out of rage.
It's got a good aesthetic look to it. Looks a little bit like Zack Snyder-ish style, which I like. I always like the look of his movies. Showing some blood there too. I like that. Pierce Brosnan. Dr. Fate. He's a cool / interesting character.
You can be the destroyer of this world, or you can be its savior. The world needed a hero.
Definitely don't think he has any padding in his suit.
Instead, it got me.
Hawkman? Yeah. Alright. Alright. I mean, if that's the first full trailer... I mean, I'm not sure if that's the first full trailer or if it's another teaser. It still says teaser trailer, so that one's coming out... I didn't even see when that one says coming out. And I'll be all... I mean, I think that one looks really pretty solid. The visuals look really good. Dwayne Johnson, of course, is jacked as all shit, so I mean, he looks awesome. The Dr. Fate looked just like Dr. Fate does in the comics. I'm a little... Dr. Fate's never been my favorite character. I know how powerful he is, but he isn't really him. It's the helmet, and then he's kind of got a weird story, so hopefully it'll help explain that a little bit for me. I'm not an expert on Dr. Fate by any means, or most of the characters in this. Hawkman was pretty cool, too. He looked really cool. I recognize him from a multitude of the comics as well as some of the cartoons and animated and TV shows. But yeah, I mean, it looks good. I think my biggest concern with this one is when you focus... I mean, Black Adam's a bad guy. He really is. I mean, I know he's been an anti-hero in parts of the comics before, but he's still a very bad guy. I mean, he's meant to be kind of a foil for Shazam and Superman to an extent, which maybe they still will do. But when you have somebody like The Rock, you know you're going to like him. I mean, it's The Rock. You know you're going to like him. So I don't know if I'm going to really buy the bad guy part of it, even though they're pushing it hard. But that doesn't mean it won't be a good movie or an entertaining one. It'll probably just be a little different interpretation of Black Adam. I mean, that would kind of be like if you just... I don't know, if you just made a Magneto movie right away and made him like the good... I'd probably be on board for that. Magneto is one of my favorite characters, especially villains. Oh, man, that'd be sweet. Huh, might have just talked myself into this movie. Alright, well, let me know if you enjoy this movie, you plan on seeing it. Do you have any concerns about it? Looks pretty solid to me. I'm not sure if it's going to be in conjunction with the DCEU, if that's even still a thing, but I guess we'll find out when it comes out. Alright, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And there should be a couple other ones coming out, hopefully pretty quick, these trailer reviews, so go ahead and check those out too.